Greetings from West Virginia. Today I'm in Gilbert, that's in southern West Virginia. And we have never been here to this beautiful state and have had the most fun and have been so impressed with all the natural beauty and all the fun things to do. Here you have so many beautiful mountains that are just covered with trees in these deep valleys with lots of small towns. And I love it in the morning and in the evening. You get kind of these puffy clouds or fog that kind of roll in, kind of hovering over the valleys. It's absolutely spectacular. Well, one of the reasons we wanted to come here to this particular area is because they have something called the Hatfield and McCoy Trail System. And this is legendary. It's actually award-winning. And it's 1,000 miles long. So you can come here and ride ATVs, as you can see and hear. There's a lot of them around this area. Well, a kind of a fun side note is that I have family that are Hatfields, and my husband has family that is the McCoys. So we have brought the Hatfields and the McCoys together, finally. Well, to learn more about the Hatfields and the McCoys, you can, because this is where they lived, and this is where all that fussing and fighting and just all that mess that they did, it happened right here. There was a lot going on here in these mountains. So what we decided to do is to rent an ATV right here in Gilbert with Mountaintop Adventures. And they are perfect because they have a lot to select from for all skill levels. And they even provide guides if you like. So we got in one of their side-by-sides, and believe it or not, it was clean. It was very, very clean in the beginning of our trip today. But we went, I really don't know how many miles. It was not 1,000 miles. You can do as much or as little as you want, or, all different skill levels, like I said, from the very beginner to the very advanced stuff. But we had a great time going through these beautiful trails. We even got to go to this magnificent waterfall, have our picture made in front of our side-by-side in front of a waterfall. It was absolutely magical. We also got to stop and see the Hatfield family cemetery with Devil Angel Hatfield, the head guy that was the head of the Hatfield clan at that time. And then we went on to the Hatfield and McCoy Museum and learned more. It's really very fascinating, all that took place right here in this area. Well, also you have just right up the mountain from Mountaintop Adventures is Twin Hollows. And this is a fantastic campground that's on the very top of a mountain that actually used to be a mine. So it's nice and flat and has a spectacular view, very similar to this. It's just a little bit higher up than where we are right now. They have real log cabins, they have RV hookups, and a lot of campgrounds. It's very nice. And then they also have these big trail houses here in town as well, if you want to stay with a big group of people. I think that could be a lot of fun. Well, also just down the road is the Twin Falls State Park. That's another great option of a place to stay in this area. This is one of the beautiful state parks of West Virginia. They have a brand new lodge with beautiful rooms, a brand new restaurant, and they have lots of other things, including an 18-hole golf course and a nature center. They have 50 miles of hiking trails, and of course the beautiful waterfalls. And it's all on like 4,000 acres. The place is huge, so there's a lot to do there. But one of my favorite things is something they call the Pioneer Farm that is actually on the property there. It's an old homestead from 1835, and a family actually lives there right now. They're the caretakers of it, and when you visit the state park of Twin Falls, you can actually go to this homestead and visit, and they can tell you about the way of life then and what they do now as well. Before we got here though, we went to another area of southern West Virginia, and that's in an area, I believe the town is called Fayetteville. But what is in Fayetteville is something else. They have Adventures on the Gorge. This is one of America's very first adventure resorts, and it is something else. It's huge. I'm not sure, it's hundreds of acres, and it is for those outdoor enthusiasts, so we love it. It has any and everything you can imagine to want to do here in the outdoors of beautiful West Virginia. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. First of all, they have 125 cabins, and they have cabins of all sizes for all budgets. And then they have like buildings for pavilions and meeting spaces, so it's perfect for like a family vacation or multi-generational ones, and also it's great for like a conference or retreat. But what is really spectacular are all the activities. Would you believe they have about 30, I think it's 30 activities to pick from. And it's all right there. You don't have to run all over town and go here and there to find these places. They have it all. It's very centrally located. You can just walk out of your cabin after you eat a nice meal at the restaurant or have a drink at the bar. You just walk over there, sign up for what you want to do. They have lots of different packages, or you can just buy things individually. And then every day you can do something different. They're right on the New River. You can go whitewater rafting on the New River or the Gauley River. They have all these aerial adventures, hiking, biking, rock climbing. The list is like that long, and there's no way you can possibly probably do it all. We tried, and I'm telling you, we had a blast. One thing I love about this place, it's brand new. It's so well done. Everything is very, very first class all the way. I loved all of the adventures I went on. I felt very confident and secure with their staff and their equipment. They were all super duper professional and in really top-notch everything. They just, you know, it's just first class all the way. I love this. And guess what? It is adjacent to the New River National Park. Yes, from their pool deck, you can see the gorgeous bridge that's the iconic symbol for this new national park. I'll tell you a few fun facts about the New River National Park. It has the beautiful New River running through it. Well, the funny thing about the New River is not new. The New River is very old, like 360 million years old. It runs north, and it's this, which I think is kind of funny. You don't know of too many rivers that run north, but also it's the second oldest river in the world, just second to the Nile. Well, this is what forms this beautiful gorge, and this is where the iconic New River Bridge is. That is 876 feet tall. It's way up there, and it is a beautiful structure. You can even do these fun bridge walks where you kind of walk on this catwalk underneath the bridge. It is so pretty and so much fun. Well, when you finish with all these adventures, which by the way, I have to tell you in case you didn't know, the national park, the New River National Park, is the first national park in West Virginia, and it's the newest national park in our national park system. It's number 63. You can see there's so much to do. The list is just endless, and so it's an outdoor enthusiast dream to be here. But when you get through, and if you're a little tired, maybe like I am right now because we've had such a big day, is that go over to Greenbrier Valley. That is a beautiful location as well. It has lots of beautiful historic hotels, also really good restaurants, and many great spas. So you can go over there and get a great spa treatment and think about all the fun things that you've done here in West Virginia. This is a great place. It's just has so many thrilling activities, and then you've got this stunning, spectacular natural beauty. I think that it just has it all. It's a great combination and such a fantastic place to have a vacation. I totally get where the singer John Denver got inspiration for that song, Country Roads. Yes, country roads. And that's almost heaven in West Virginia. Just another travel tidbit from Travel with Terri.